What is up, revivalists, survivalists, and everyone in between? This is Frank Rick Horvath with your making of a party. Yeah, I actually don't have any witty thing for it. So when I promised that when I would start doing this YouTube series for the revival, that I would be blunt and honest, no matter what, so people could get an inside of what it's like to book, promote, not just a party, but shows throughout the year, just different stuff like that. So this is probably one of the more honest ones I'm going to be doing. So I'm trying not to get too angry because I feel like anger is not going to sell this the way it needs to. So I'm going to start like this. So we've been booking shows as the revival, and not just the revival, but for many years now. And through those years, a lot of bands, we've given them opportunities to play shows that normally they'd have to sell tickets for, or even just pay to play, or any of those things. And also in that, we have kind of a responsibility, right? As people picking people to be on shows and stuff, we're kind of responsible for what people are hearing and the new music that comes out and stuff like that. Now, this is like the simplest, bang your head against the goddamn wall thing, okay? And this isn't just for a promoter. Any band who's do-it-yourself or they book their own tours or any of that stuff, hear me out, because you're going to feel me on this, and here we go. This is going to be the ride. Here we go, guys. So if you play in a non-touring band, and you could argue that touring in a band, this could apply, but I argue that if you have like 36 stops coming up, that this does not apply to you at all. But if you're in what they call a local band, okay, so you're from the region that you're playing, no matter what the show is, you're from that area. That makes you a local band to me. So if you get put on a show and you didn't have to really book it besides the person getting in contact with you to play, or vice versa, but you didn't have to book the national act that's playing or the regional act that's playing. So you're not paying for any of that. You don't have to worry, okay? And the person who books it is making the poster, making the ticket link, provides a website where people can go to buy said tickets, makes the event page, promotes it, makes radio commercials, videos. I can go down a list of crap that's involved with promoting a show. Like literally a list of bullshit that not everybody does. And again, call me out. If you don't think I promote your shows enough when I put you on them, by all means, let me know. And I will tell you, you are a dumb motherfucker. Because 99% of these motherfuckers out there ain't doing shit like we do. They don't give a fuck. They put you on a show. They don't care if you sound good. They don't care shit. As long as you bring 20 to 25 heads so they can pay that band that doesn't deserve what the fuck they're getting paid in the first place to be there because they don't even have a draw. Now, here's what I bring to you. Would it be so goddamn hard to add some invites to an event page? Maybe it is. I'm thinking it is. Because what I'm seeing is not only are people not adding invites anymore, they're in the band that's playing, and they're not even clicking that they're going to the show. And I'm not talking about the revival. I'm talking about shows that are a month away that they have, a month and a half. And then here's the rebuttal, and here's why I know some people are going to be like, well, yeah, man, but we have other shows coming up that we have to promote. Oh, okay. Stop saturating your goddamn market. Nobody cares. Nobody gives a shit. If you play the same place in the same area like 30 times within the course of 2 months, literally nobody gives a shit. A wise person once told me the Rolling Stones could play the double door every single fucking day, and even their draw eventually one day would go down. So stop flooding the fucking market. If you find yourself in a predicament where you can't promote your shows properly, or actually not even properly, because nobody's asking anybody to do anything else except click a goddamn button. There's a button, you go, boop. And then you know what happens? It goes through your news feed. People go, oh, look, so-and-so is going to a show. Maybe I should check that out. It is literally the simplest thing that you could do, considering everybody has this jammed to their fucking face half the goddamn day. Am I right? Now, here's the thing. I don't ask people to sell tickets. I don't do any of that. But I'm starting to see the upsides to that. I'm starting to get why. Because if you can't count on a competent human being to click going, or God forbid even hit invite while they sit on the shitter instead of flipping up and scrolling through and worrying about what everybody else is doing, and actually take some time and some initiative to promote their own products, then I can't help you. Nobody's asking simple men to do extraordinary things here. Everyone's supposed to do a little bit, and if we all do a little bit, then it helps everybody. Or what happens is all the free rides on shows go bye-bye. That $100 that I try to pay every opener, no matter what happens or what they bring, goes bye-bye. There is no money, and there is simply pre-selling tickets. And then you can make your way pre-selling tickets. And that's it. Because what I'm seeing is a total lack of responsibility on other people's parts. Oh, look, I'm getting a call right now. Let's see. Hold on, let's see who's calling me right now. I can't answer this because I'm in the middle of doing this. So anyways, not to go off on a huge tangent here, but it's really annoying. You sit there and you try to work as hard as you can. You put out as much stuff as you can. And when you deal with people who, in majority, are responsible people for the rest of their lives, they have jobs, are active people. You know, these aren't hard things to do. And this isn't about one band or anything like that. This isn't even about two bands, about three. This is about everybody. Hell, I could fall in this category. Okay, it's simple though. Like if you get put on a show, or here's another idea too. If you have like 12 shows coming up, which actually I will call out a band in a good way. In a good way. You see, I had a show coming up, and I wanted to put the band Face the Fire on it. And they had common sense and said, well, gee, Frank, I don't know, because we have another show coming up in the city, and it's a couple weeks after that, and I don't know if that's going to hurt the draw. I don't know what's up. Holy crap. A band who actually thought about the fact that maybe they're oversaturating the market. That's a sign of intelligence. That's a very good sign to have when you're dealing with a band. But it's not up to me per se to be investigating your next 4 months of shows that you have coming up. Okay, so here's an idea. Say no because maybe you have too many shows that you can't promote. And then we'll give some of the other people some chances to have shows. Okay, so that's about it really. I guess what it comes down to is that if other people are going to bust their ass to promote what you do, the least you could do is click a fucking button on your phone. Jesus fucking Christ. I swear to God, man. Swear. It's irritating to no end. Because at the end of the day, if I shell out money out of my pocket to pay your band, then I expect the common decency of just everyone in a band saying, we're going. I don't even care if you had invites at that point. Fuck it. That's a little too complicated for everybody. I think that's the next step we'll go to, okay? So let's just start with, if you're in a band, click that you're going, okay? And then the promoter will do their job from there. But at least let people who maybe I do not have in my reach, which if you don't get what that is, again, internet, take some time, learn about that, because it makes sense and it would help. There are people that are not within my reach or in my friends list or on my Instagram or on our Twitter that then we could reach out to and get them to the shows. And by proxy, help the other bands and let them see the bands play and all that stuff. But, I mean, again, baby steps. What about Bob? We'll do baby steps here, okay? We won't even start caring about other people. Let's just do what we need to do. So, as a wise man once said, let's go put on our big boy pants. And if you are out there dreaming and pushing hard and trying to make something happen, whether you're in a band, a promoter, whether you're booking shows, you're trying to run a bar, a venue, I don't care what it is. If you're in any relation to this business, have the common decency and respect for each other and the work that other people do. Even some of these people do this stuff for free and they're not making buck off of it, but they hustle like they're professionals. Have some common decency and respect for what they do. Okay? I feel a little bit better. I didn't say everything I wanted to say, but I feel like that would have been a little much, but I do feel a little bit better. So with that being said, guys, you know, the revival itself is going great. I'm just contending with everyday booking stuff for shows and things like that. So be sure to check everything out at therevivalparty.com. And yeah, grab some tickets because they are actually going fast. And we got some cool stuff with the vendors coming. We got a couple cool games that we just, the giant round balls that people go in and they can hit each other, and I'm sure that's covered by our insurance. But all right, guys, so thanks for listening to my rant. If anything, if it doesn't help you, it definitely helped me. And next video I'll try to keep it more cheery. Okay, we'll talk about how we lost $7,500 booking a band. Never book as a fan. So all right, guys, this is Rick with the revivalparty.com, and we'll check you later. Peace.